Time again for the league. Galacticos, Leganes is coming to the Bernabeu, a recently promoted team. So let's go with the lineup and what we think is going to happen, what we think we're going to see in this game, and especially with Real Madrid after a very disappointing performance on Wednesday.
Yeah, we are coming after a very bizarre game at Legia.
Bizarre, that's a good term.
And now we have a newly promoted team. I think we will have any problems with them, but I don't see Real Madrid playing a very decent game either.
Yeah, the thing is, we always think we're not going to have any problems. We ended up having way too much or more problems than we expected against Legia. So let's see what happens. Lineup, I think yet there isn't a doubt with Keylor Navas. We saw Keylor Navas making a little bit of a mistake in the second goal of Legia. But we'll see. I think Keylor Navas is still not a doubt.
Yeah, I think Real Madrid, via Marca, told yesterday that the confidence in the goalkeeper in Keylor is plenty. Zidane has plenty of confidence in him. I agree with Zidane. I think that the alarm hasn't saltar yet. And I still trust Keylor. But the debate is one mistake away of starting big, I think.
So let's hope that Keylor doesn't make those mistakes. On the defense, not much mystery either. We see Marcelo on the left, Carvajal on the right, centre backs the only ones we have right now, Varane and Nacho. Midfield, for Kroos, of course, always Kroos, whatever happens, Kroos. Kovacic and Isco. There was a bit of a debate with James and the muscular problems he had. He wasn't available for the last game, but apparently he's now miraculously recovered.
Yeah, and Real is leaking that they do not trust that injury. They are, as you say, they are leaking via some radio station and the papers that he has a miraculous recovery, that he's available. He has said that he's fine to go, and I think that there is again a bizarre situation with James, an ongoing bizarre situation.
And let's see what happens in this break, if he plays with the national team, if he's ready, maybe he's ready, he goes and plays and comes back injured, that would be...
If he's smart enough to stay quiet if he plays with the national team after the games, we will see, because we have bad precedents.
Yeah, it's true.
And I think the midfield we are going to see is with Kroos, Kovacic and Isco.
But it's right now the best midfield we have.
Yeah, it's the best, and I want to stop in Kovacic. I think he's maybe the most improved player of Real Madrid this season.
I agree.
Especially from he was last year. And I think that he's improving a lot, he's providing new things. He has a lot of back-to-back effort, he has recovery, but he's more confident with the ball. The other day, he was more accurate.
He has talent, we know that.
Yeah,
sometimes we have criticized the fact that he makes bad decisions, but when he starts making good decisions, the talent is there.
He still only have one speed, that is full speed. When he understands to slow down a little bit in certain moments of the match, of the game, he will improve. But it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Maturity in football is a matter of time.
And he's learning from the best. And up top, we're gonna go.
The best who is available for this game, Luka Modric.
Modric.
Yeah, he's in the squad. Croatia has called up him for the national team. I think that I love Luka Modric, you all know, but I think that he's very irresponsible and disrespectful with Real Madrid, not saying no to his national team. He's coming off an injury, he had surgery on his knee. I think Real Madrid has renewed his contract, Real Madrid is paying a lot of money to him, and I think that he should step up from the national team this time.
So you think he shouldn't play with Croatia?
He shouldn't play for Croatia this time.
The ongoing, the infinite debate, because as he's very important for us, he's very important for Croatia, they need him for qualifiers.
Especially now, the club has extended his contract, he's entering in the 30s, he's coming off an injury, he has a story in that knee. I think that is unprofessional and disrespectful for the club, Modric, this time. I told about James the other time, and I tell now about Modric. I'm very disappointed with him.
Iñaki is angry and disappointed. And up top we're going to see Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, who I hope to see in a lot better form than we saw him on Wednesday. And this time we're going to go with Morata instead of Benzema. Yes. Not really because we're trying to pointing out Benzema after a horrible game on Wednesday, but because we were thinking that maybe it's more reasonable to put Cristiano as a 9, as a striker, and a player that can give you better play and better work on the left, better than Benzema, right now is Morata.
Yeah, it's a more academic team with 3 players up front. I think that the extravaganza he played with 4 strikers, we are not going to see that again. I think Zidane was unprofessional with that call, and I would like to see
but also
Morata.
a bit of the players, because...
True, but I'd like to see Morata, as you say. And right now, Zidane has to solve how to build the team around this new Cristiano, who is a striker, he's a pure 9, and I think that knowing that he's no longer the playmaker that can make plays all over
can run 40 meters and beat defenders on the run.
If he still trusts Cristiano to build the team around him, he has to make that call. put him as an striker and put in the left or in the right the players who are going to fit best.
Lucas Vázquez, Bale, Morata in this case.
Absolutely.
With Leganes, well, Iñaki, instruct the Galacticos.
I was at the game is at Bernabeu. I was at Leganes the last year watching Alaves, a game that the Leganes beat us, and I think they are doing right. It's their first season in their history in the first division, and I think that they played Barcelona a month ago.
They lost 5-1 at home in a very risky game plan.
Yeah,
let's say.
I think that the coach was unprofessional too. Not unprofessional. I would never say a Primera División coach is unprofessional.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that he trespassed the line between being stupid and being brave. Yeah, there is a thin line. Being brave or being stupid is a thin line, and I think that he crossed that line in the moment
he paid for it.
Yeah, he put
5-1.
3 defenders man on man with Luis Suarez, Messi and Neymar, and all the rest of the team near the area trying to press. Yeah, it's very beautiful, it's very heroic, but if you don't have the material to do that, I think you are trespassing that line. I think he's not going to repeat the game plan against Real Madrid. I expect a team in a very low pressure, waiting Real Madrid.
Expecting Real Madrid.
Trying to capture a counter-attack, obviously, but I think we are not going to see 9 players in Real Madrid pitch trying to do a possessive press.
Well, hopefully whatever the game plan is by Leganes, this is a game where we should kind of assert our leadership and keep or stay as number 1 in the league. I'm gonna go with a 4-0. I think I'm maybe being a little brave saying that we're gonna keep a clean sheet. This might be a utopia or a miracle, but I'm gonna go for it, so I'm gonna say 4-0.
I go with 4-1. Remember, guys, that the game is at 12 in the morning in Spain.
Yeah, noon.
So if you are watching this from North America or South America, it will be very late or very early. It depends on what you do on Saturday night. For me, it would be a good hour in Saturday night, but I don't know your way of life. So be aware that the game is very early in Spain.
And don't forget that right after the game, when the game is over, we'll be here broadcasting live, talking about the game, reviewing it. So Galacticos, let us know what you think is going to happen, what you expect from this game. Share the video with your friends around the world, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.
Right.